and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to play Nothing New off of Red Taylor's version on the guitar. Here's a quick overview of everything we'll be covering in this tutorial today, and with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so you only need to know 5 different chord shapes to play through this entire song, and we're going to start with our C major, which looks like this and sounds like this. And by the way, if you don't know how to read these chord charts you're seeing on screen, I do cover how to do that in my free beginner series right here on YouTube, so make sure to check that out right here. The next chord shape is our A minor. We also have our E minor. Then there's our F over C chord. And then the last chord you need to know is our G add 4. And those are the only chords you need to know. And just really quick, I know sometimes I teach E minor with our index and our middle finger, but for this particular song, I would recommend using your middle and your ring finger. That way you can keep your hand in the same position for all of these different chord shapes. So it just makes those transitions a little bit easier. So just a little note as to why the E minor is fretted this way instead of this way today. So go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really memorize these chord shapes, as well as practice transitioning back and forth between them, because it'll make learning the rest of the song so much easier for you. And fun fact, these are actually chord shapes that Taylor uses so much in a lot of her live performances, so if you need a little bit of help with those transitions and getting them faster, I do actually have a Practice With Me chord transitions playlist on my Forever Faithful channel where we build up the skill in real time together, so I will make sure to link that in the corner for those of you who need it. But once you have these chords under your belt, then we can go ahead and talk about the strumming that I would suggest for this song. Alright, so as always, if you are brand new to playing guitar, or you're somebody who struggles with playing guitar while singing at the same time, the first thing I would suggest doing is to bring up the song and go ahead and go through the entire thing with just a single down strum on each chord change as you sing through the song. And you want to take this time to really get used to what word or what syllable you're on whenever those chords are changing. So here's a quick example of what that would look like. They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun, then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do it. Alright, so that's just a really quick example, but you would essentially want to do that for the entire song and just really make sure you know where those chords are going to be changing. And this is actually something to do right now if you check out my Patreon page. I do have this entire guide available to download and print out, so I'll make sure to leave that link in the description box. But once you've done this and you're comfortable with those chord changes, then we can go ahead and add to this single down strum to create more of a full strumming pattern that you can use for this song. Alright guys, so for strumming today, we are going to keep it super simple and keep it in an 8th note count, so it's going to sound like this. We have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 4 and down, down, up, up, down, up. Alright, this is one of those super classic strumming patterns that you can use not only for Taylor Swift songs, but just in general for a lot of songs. So basically what we're going to do is play this pattern through either once or twice throughout the song. If it is going to be twice, I will have all of that listed on my guide here. And then there are going to be a couple of places where we actually want to split the measure and do a little bit of a different pattern as well, but I'll cover that in just a second. Let's go ahead and take a look at this first verse. We're starting here in our C major chord. What you want to do here is we're going to play this pattern through 2 times on our C major. So we have down, down, up, down, up, and then again, down, down, up, down, up. A minor is the same thing. We've got down, down, up, down, up twice. Here on our E minor and our F over C, each of these is only going to get 1 time through. So on our E minor, we have down, down, up, down, up, to F over C, down, down, up, down, up. And then here on our G add 4, it goes back to 2 times, down, down, up, down, up twice. So while we're here on this G add 4, something that I wanted to show you, you might see this little caret symbol here. What that represents is, I think it sounds really cool if you take your first finger or your index finger off of your G add 4, and if you do that, it kind of rounds out the sound of the chord. So what I like to do here is on the first time I play the G chord, I'll play my G add 4, down, down, up, down, up. Then I'll take off my index finger and then play it the second time. Down, down, up, down, up. All right? Totally optional, but I just wanted to explain what that little caret symbol means. So if you wanted to add that in, I have all of that again listed on my guide where to do that. So that is an example of how you could play through the verses. Let's go ahead and speed it up just a little and then add some singing so you can hear how it all sounds together. They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun, then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do. Alright, and that's an example of how you could play through all of the verses. So let's go ahead and take this into the pre-chorus. As you can see here, the pre-chorus is super short. We're just holding our F over C for 2 measures and then our G add 4 for 2 measures. Lord, what will become of me once I've lost my novelty? Alright, so that's all of the pre-choruses, and that takes us into the chorus. So in the chorus, this is where we're going to have that split measure pattern I was talking about. So you can see here we're starting on our F over C. This gets 1 full measure, down, down, up, down, up, straight into G add 4, down, down, up, down, up. Right here on the next 2 chords, you can see our C to our G add 4. They both have this little dash thing next to it. That just represents that this is going to be a split measure. So whenever we're doing a split measure, we do have to change this pattern around just a little bit. So first I'm going to go ahead and add a little vertical line here in the middle of the pattern, and this represents where I want you to change the chords. And then on the latter half, we're basically going to change this to down, down, up again. So we're essentially going down, down, up on the first chord and down, down, up on the second chord. So here we're going on our C chord, we've got down, down, up, to our G add 4, down, down, up, and that's the split pattern measure. And then you go straight back into our A minor, which is a full measure and our usual strumming pattern. Down, down, up, down, up. All right, so let's go through the chorus all together. We're starting on our F over C. We've got down, down, up, down, up, G add 4, split pattern C, G add 4, A minor. You got it. I've had too much to drink tonight, and I know it's sad, but this is what I think about now. Alright? So you can see there, anytime we come across the chorus, there are going to be a few places where we do that C to G add 4 walk down, and that's where we're going to have that split measure. And again, I have all of this listed clearly on the guide so that you can kind of keep track of where you're going. The only place that's going to be a little bit different here is the bridge. So on the bridge, we're starting here on our F over C, and what I want you to do is play through this same strumming pattern 1 time through. So we've got down, down, up, down, up. And then on the second time through, we're going to introduce a brand new rhythm, which is our triplet, and that's going to be at the end of the measure. So basically what we're going to do here is on our F chord, we have down, down, up, and then you can see here we have 3 down strums, and this is our triplet pattern, so it's going to go triplet, all right? It's a little bit of a nuanced kind of rhythm there, but what you want to do is take your G add 4 chord, you're going to play that for the first 2 down strums or the first 2 triplets, down, down, and then switch right back into your F over C for that last triplet, okay? So that measure goes down, down, up, down, down, down. All right? So let's go ahead and add that first measure back in. We've got F over C, down, down, up, down, down, up, G, G, F. All right? And the entire bridge is just F over C and G add 4. So you basically want to just repeat this over and over again. So we've got F, down, up, down, up, G, G, F, down, up, down, up, G, G, F, down, up, down, up. All right, so let me go ahead and put some singing in there so you can hear how it sounds together. I know someday I'm gonna meet her, it's a fever dream, the kind of radiance you only have at 17. She'll know the way and then she'll say she got the map from me. I'll say I'm happy for her, then I'll cry myself to sleep. Alright, so this little little triplet rhythm you'll only see in the bridge here, but it does kind of mimic the way that the original song is. If that's really hard for you to do, you can actually just play through it with our regular strumming pattern and just do the split measure for the G and the F throughout, okay? So again, go ahead and pause the video and take as much time as you need to really look over this strumming rhythm and get that under your belt. Like I said, this is one that you can use super commonly in a lot of songs, but especially in Taylor Swift songs. So if you're struggling with this rhythm and you need a little bit of help speeding it up and getting the coordination down, I actually do have a practice with me strumming series as well. So I will link the video that goes exactly with this rhythm up in the corner. But once you have the strumming under your belt, we can go ahead and put everything we learned in this video together to play through the song. They tell you while you're young, girls go out and have your fun, then they hunt and slay the ones who actually do. Criticize the way you fly. If you'd like to continue playing through this song with me, you can find this play along on my Patreon page where I use these exact chords and rhythms and everything on there. However, a few years ago, I did do a fast track version of how to play this song on my Forever Faithful channel. It's not exactly the way I've taught it today. I wanted to teach this a little bit more closely to how Taylor would play it herself. But if you are interested in just having the chords and everything and playing through the whole song, I do have that on my Forever Faithful channel. So I will link that in the description as well as the end card here on this video. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope that this video helped you, and I will see you in my next Taylor tutorial coming out really soon. Bye!